Hi everyone, so in this video I will go through how to create config maps and how to consume them in deployments. We will go through three scenarios: one, config maps from the literal variables; second, config map from the environment file; and third, from a properties file. So let's get started. So what I do first is I will create a namespace called config demo. I'm saving that to a variable called n, and this I will be using in the next commands. Right. So so what I do next is create a namespace config demo. Namespace config demo has been created. What I do next is create a config map, cm literal, name of the config map from literal, and it has got two key and value, app equal to tickets and environment equal to prod. So the config map cm dash literal has been created. What I do next is you'll just see the output of the cm literal config map. So here you can see app equal to tickets and environment equal to prod. Let me clear my screen. Okay. So next what I do is I'll create a environment file. This is another way of creating a config map. So this will be going as it is. So I'm creating an env file with the value app equal to flights and environment equal to QA. So it's done. We'll just cat out the file to show you how it looks like. Okay, so this is like key value pair. So what I do next is I'll create a config map cm equal to cm dash environment, and it's from environment file which we have just created, env file. So the config map cm env has been created. So what I do next is let's check out the YAML file of this cm env. So here we can see the cm env YAML file. So it has got data sections, and under that we have app equal to flights and env equal to QA. So let me clear my screen. Okay. So what I do next is we'll just create a properties file. This will be third scenario. So I'm just taking I'm just copy pasting. I'm just making a backup. I'm just duplicating particularly that file, and let's see how it looks like, how it will be used in future. So we will create one more config map, and this time it's cm dash file, and we are giving from file option, and the key will be my data, and the content of the file.properties will be the values inside that. So I have just created the third config map cm dash file, and so we'll just check out the YAML of this cm file config map. So here you can see this is like a multi-valued string, so my data, and after that you see a single pipe symbol, and then the data goes inside that particular thing. Right. So I will just create a YAML of a deployment cm dash deployment, and I'm redirecting that to a YAML file, and I will be adding the required changes into the YAML file, all the three config maps. So I have just created that particular YAML, and I will open that in VS Code. Yeah. So this is my file deployment, and it's cm deployment, name of the deployment, and here now I will add the relevant sections. So what I am doing is I'm just copy pasting the content. So under the image section I have created env, and that will be going as environment, and I am passing into environment app, the name of the environment variable, and the value will be coming from cm literal, which the first config map that I have created, and the key will be app. So it will just pick up the app key from the config map, and it will save it in app, and same way for the environment. This is our first way. We are doing it one by one, and the second one which was from the environment env file, and this one directly takes in the complete config map like this. So this is one second option. I will also show you the third option. So this will go under the resources section. So under the resources section as you can see. So what I'm doing here is I'm to the container I'm doing volume mounts. This is the name of the volume, and it is being mounted at this path etc slash config, and the volumes, this is under the this is under the this is under the like container, and its name is same, and here I'm referring the config map name cm dash file. So that's it. I'm just save this particular file has been saved. Let me go to the terminal. So I'm back to the terminal. Let me clear my screen. Okay, so now what I do is I will create that particular deployment through that YAML. All my changes were already there, and I'll show you all the environment variable one by one. So what I'm doing is here is exec I'm doing exec into that particular pod. This is like CM deployment. This is a pod name, and I'm printing out all the environment variable. So as you would see, like this is the from the env file, the small which is not in caps. So env equal to qan app equal to fly. This is from the env file, and the other one was from literal, where we are doing one by one. So this is, that's why it's in capitals. So app equal to tickets and environment equal to prod. This is from literal example. And similarly for the third option, where we are mounting it as a file. So you remember we mounted it to slash etc slash config, and this was the name of the key within our YAML my data. And I'm just putting the name of the pod and printing out the content of that my data file. So you will see this is the third where we are doing as a volume mount. So yep, that's it guys. So hope you like this video. Please comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye.